On this channel, I talk about being able to see beyond what is in front of us, right? Because many of us don't look past our hands. But once you have the ability to look beyond what you are presented with, you can make informed decision that can change your life and the life of your family. What am I getting at? I was watching a video, but I was watching the news from back home. And I keep saying I'll stop watching the news from back home because the news can be so depressing, yeah? But I was watching the news from back home and I saw something that someone was saying that, oh, you're crying, eh? I was misgendered today. Today I was misgendered 3 times. And it's a man, born a man, and they're claiming that they are misgendered. But I'm asking myself, how can you be misgendered? You were born a male, or you were born a female. The doctors didn't say, well, you were born a male, and they put like female or vice versa. So how can you be misgendered? This is what we want to talk about on this video today. This is the African Zombie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, please, karibuni sana. Give the video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get into it. Wow, man, I'm distracted by the views. You know me and views. Every time I see views, man, I don't want to change the. Wow, I'm not going to show you this view. Guys, the reason why I'm not going to show you the view because this is not what I come for. I came so we can just have a discussion. And if I stray into the view, the video is going to become about the views. But I don't want to. To hell with it. No. So I believe in balance in the universe, right? The universe must be balanced. If the universe is not balanced, you have chaos. Okay. Man. No. I don't want to go over there because let me stick to the topic, yeah? Bismillah. If the universe is not balanced, you have chaos, right? And when you look at the world and you see what's happening in the world today, you have to be able to have insight and you have to be able to realize that the universe is out of whack, especially when it comes to us human beings. We are out of sync. We go against the will of the Creator. We go against the will of nature. And that's why there is imbalance in the world. And that's why we have so much chaos in the world. We need to come back to a sense of alignment, to a sense of balance. So, not everyone is going to like this subject that we are discussing, yeah? But we don't just want to have discussion on this channel whereby everything look like rosy and we want to touch on some subject that might be like a little controversial, yeah, but we can have dialogue, guys. We can exchange ideas in a respectful way. It is good and it is healthy to do that, yeah? So this discussion that we're having today might be one of those discussions whereby we touch on some touchy subject, but it is good to have. Let me straight off. It is good to have, yeah? Now, men, do you want to raise your kids in such a society where men have become weak? Men have lost the ability to be men, where men are so feminized. I touched on that before on a previous video, yeah? Where society has neutered men. You understand? Where society has feminized men. You don't know how to be a man, you don't know how to be the leader. You cannot be the leader anymore because nature has gone out of balance. Women, you don't know how to be wives. You don't know how to be good mother because society have told you that you are basically on the same level as a man. It's true, eh? You might be upset. You may not like what I'm saying, but it is true. The man is the leader. This is how it was. And this is how it has to be for us to be able to have balance in the world. But society has told men that you're equal to the woman. Don't get me wrong, listen to what I'm saying very carefully so we can have a discussion. That you're equal to the woman is equal to you. No, I don't believe that. And many of us men don't believe that. And many of us men know that it is not true. But we swallow it up, we drink it down because we don't have a choice. Because this is what society tells us how it should be. And then you have women who are becoming masculine in their thinking, masculine in their attitude, because now they believe that they are like men. You see the imbalance, yeah? Men are not attracted to that. And you see many women, you cannot attract a good husband because you have become too masculine. We men are not attracted to that. We want a submissive wife. Seriously. Now women, you may get involved with a man, in a relationship with a man, but because your attitude is so masculine, you are not wife material. Men want wife. We want a woman who is submissive. Now, submission does not mean that you don't have a say. Submission does not mean that you don't have a voice. Submission means that you respect your husband. You know that your husband is the head. You know that your husband is the leader. I see in Africa, and this is why when I say you come to Africa as a man and you come to Africa as a woman, you see that dynamics, you see how it's supposed to be. Because there is no feminization of men here. There is no feminist move. Let me ask you something, women. How has the feminist movement improved your life? Yes, you may say, okay, well, I have like better pay. Okay? Yes, you may say, yes, I'm on the same level as a man. But this is where my question to you lies. Has the feminist movement really done you good? Or has the feminist movement create single women, fatherless homes. You achieve, okay, the same level with a man. You stand side by side with your husband. I will tell you that you are out of place. Because your role should be behind your husband. Where you take care of the family, you take care of the home. The husband is the leader. That's balance in nature. And taking care of the family, taking care of the home, the woman has that nurturing, that nurturing thing. It's in the woman to give. You understand? It's in you. You understand? Men have their role to play as a father, yes, but the natural nurturing instinct that a woman has, it is a gift. It's not a curse. And the feminist movement has led you to believe that it's a curse. It is not a curse. It is a gift that you have from the Almighty. This is your role to play. We have to stop this imbalance in society. We have to stop all of this. Yes? And this, like I said, this is why we have so much of this. Get away from me, bees. Oh, you. Guys. This is why there's a lot of these big black bees that attract me to that flower over there. And every time I walk by, they get agitated. Yeah, so we have to get back to balancing of nature so that nature will work the way that it's supposed to work. I love it here. I love what I see here. When you're a man and you take care of your family, man, as you know that your family is proud of you, your family lifts you up, your family respects you as the provider, as the leader, as the protector. And people might say you want you on an ego trip or whatever, or you want to boost your ego. Yes. Because once you have that love and that respect from your family, in turn, you release love onto your woman, unconditional love, because now the dynamics are working the way that it's supposed to work. Things are in place the way that it's supposed to be. But all this stuff that they are pushing on, in our faces, and I was looking at a thing in like Toronto. You have a police car that's driving by. What is it? Gender equality something. We have gone too far. The world around you is not changing anymore, It has changed, and I hope you realize that. There is no changing of anything anymore. It is here. It has changed. You look at what is happening in the West, and I'm asking you again, men, do you want to raise your children in such society? Women do not know how to be wives. Men do not know how to be good husbands because society has destroyed it. We need to get back to how it is supposed to be, where men are respected, where women have the role to play and they are given the dues. We need to teach our daughters how to be good wives. Remember, it is the man who is asking the woman to marry him. The woman is not asking the man to marry her. And any woman who takes the role of a man and asks the man to marry her, see what I'm talking about? Women are becoming masculine. Women are taking on the role of men. Give music. So, this is not about homosexuality. I respect people. God, I respect people. I've been through enough in like North America for me to have for me to spew hate. I respect people, but one thing I will not accept: don't tell me that a man is a woman and a woman is a man. I cannot accept that. I respect people's choice. I respect people. Maybe let me be clear. If someone's, oh, I'm gay, or I'm like lesbian or whatever, I respect you. But the moment you start to bring me the stuff about misgender, God didn't make that mistake. So for me personally, I won't accept that. I can't. How can you look at a man and tell me that he is a woman, and look at a woman and tell me he's a man? No, he's not cohesive. I know I'm all over the place, but I just wanted us to, to have a little discussion, to have a little talk when I look at what's happening in North America, the breakdown of society, and when I look at how it is here. This is a good place to raise your family. This is a good place to men, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm not sorry. Well, women, I should say. I'm sorry to tell you this. Women in the West, your man come here and he happens to start dating here. It's very hard for him to get back into the Western system. And women, if you come here and you meet a good husband here, it is very difficult for you to go back in the West and start dating over there, because you see how a man treats you here. The masculinity of men, it is not toxic. But this is how nature intended to be. It is not toxic. And we have to start spewing this nonsense about toxic masculinity. Not all men are good men. There are some men who are scum. But once a man starts dating here and is getting the good treatment, it is very difficult for him to go back in the West and date. Because a man will date here and he sees how the woman treats him. Man, it's like taking the genie out of the bottle. You can't put it back. And women, you start dating here and you see how the men like treat you here, you'll be like, I don't want the soft, feminized man from the West. So this is a good place to come to raise a family, to get back into learning about the balance of nature. This is the African Jumbie. Thank you for listening to my rant. Let's talk about it. Let's have respectful dialogue. Let's discuss it in the comment section. Thank you for staying with me. I'm enjoying a beautiful day. This is Christmas Eve. You see, you wouldn't here in Tanzania, man, like Christmas is like, it's like nothing. No lights, no nothing, no commercialized stuff, Personally, I don't celebrate Christmas anymore. Even before I became like Muslim, I stopped celebrating Christmas. So, but to all of my Christian friends, Merry Christmas to you. Eat, drink, and be merry. We are coming into 2025. Good things are happening. Man, we are on the move. We are reconnecting to our motherland. We are growing spiritually. We are growing emotionally. We are growing carnally. It is good when you come back home and you feel that energy, man. That energy, that spiritual energy that nurtures you and builds you and strengthens you and lift up your character, man. Lift up your spirit, man. It is a wonderful thing. Give the video a like. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Continue sharing with me. Bye for now.